This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Ready to keep going with some stat maxing here. Got strength done last time. We're gonna move on. I haven't decided exactly which one I want to do. One of these. Or I think the Teryx is the one that doesn't drop one. Pretty sure Fenrir does. I don't think this guy's ambush is as bad as One Eyes, so I will go ahead and try to roll with it. Yeah, he's the only one I didn't really want to have. Hit with the confusion. I'm not even going to heal Waka yet. Let's see what the enemy does with his next turn. Okay, good. Now can I at least get Waka? God damn it. I think Tidus has Asuna, right? The enemy's still going to get another turn here, though. And of course, I just keep going after Waka, but at least this time, if I just use a remedy, I can actually get the turn for Waka so he can use his attack reels. Although his health's down quite a bit. With max strength, it might not matter, but I know he's still going to get another turn here at least before the enemy gets to go. Much more complicated beginning than it should have been. And I get Dark Matter. But, I mean, I am 15 away from being able to make another weapon that can break the damage limit. I think what I will do, though, is by the time I get it built up to the point that I can actually afford to put damage break on a weapon, I will try to spend some more time trying to do the Chocobo racing with Tidus to see if I can just get his celestial weapon unlocked. And let's see if these two hits are enough so Waka can finish him off here. No, not quite yet. I guess I was thinking I was going to do more damage with Auron, but I forgot that I actually healed. If he would have been at just half of his health, he probably would have done enough. And another ambush, please. Okay, that works. Alright. Also, as we get our stats built up for Waka as we go here, I might try to just take out some of these guys without using the attack reels. Because as long as he can hit them consistently, maybe we'll get enough turns in. So I don't have to spend the the round in between taking out One Eye here to refill the overdrive. Although I still don't mind getting the money from the drops from One Eye either, because maybe some stuff I still want to bribe for. Considering the way the last ambush turned out, I think it's faster still for me to just leave from that and try again, even though I spend more money on it. I'm more concerned with speed than money right now. And I'll go ahead and let the agility spheres build up to maybe 10 or so. So then we'll make some pretty good progress on agility when I go in and do that. And preferably, I'd like to get Dark Matters from One Eye here if we could, but yeah, can't really control that. That one wasn't quite as smooth for me, but I still got it. Ah, dang it. Only Walker would get a turn before the enemy on those ambushes. Must be a matter of his weapon or something that's making him not be able to go first. Actually, I'm curious enough to look at that. What does Auron have that still gets him to go? Okay, it does have first strike. So that's why Tidus and Auron are both able to get in front there. But I'm certainly not going to take the world champion off Waka, because then he wouldn't be able to do enough damage, because I don't have the break damage limit on anything else for him. Damn it. I don't think this will be enough. Well, actually, it is still 6, right? Yeah, that might be. Nope. Who are you gonna hit? it's got to be Waka, huh? At least he dodged it. Oh. But he might not be able to hit him without his overdrive, huh? That's fine. Hit Auron instead. Got 2 turns with Waka here. We're just not able to hit him consistently enough yet. I will go ahead and use up those spheres that I got, at least, I suppose. In case that makes enough of a difference in that same situation next time. I think I should come down here and pick that one up. Oh wait, that doesn't go through. It always seems to me like this looks like one where it should be all connected, but it's not. Well, I can get all 3 of these if I move there. What's next? That's all full. I think. Let's stop and get that one here. That brings agility up to 193. So that's actually not that far off. Accuracy would probably be the next one that'll really help with hitting these guys. I don't know how agility and accuracy and all that stuff measures up. I know luck factors into it as well. And I don't have any overdrive for Waka now. Okay, there's 2 dark matters. I'll be happy and sad a little bit to see those because, as I'd said, once I get up to 60, I plan on doing the chocobo racing again, and not exactly fond of that. Okay, so 193. Means I gotta get up to 62. So 16. is what I'm looking for agility spheres. 17, I suppose, to keep the one extra. I was thinking about that, didn't notice it was an ambush right away again. Do way too many of those. I don't think that's something you can put on your armor. Like something to make it so that you don't get ambushed. I think that's just a weapon thing. Although... I have an idea. Which I'll check out after this fight. I think initiative was the one that prevents ambushes. So I put her in instead of Titus now. I shouldn't have to worry about ambushes. And if for some reason that doesn't work the way it's supposed to, I still have Orin there with first strike, so he'll still get a chance to flee if I get into a bad ambush situation. Should have done that a long time ago. Just didn't really think of it. What hair gel do you think Waka uses to get his front hair to stand up like that? Especially when he goes swimming all the time and everything, and it still stays like that. Maybe he's using the there's something about Mary method to it. Disgusting Waka. I always want to go to the bottom of the list there. I've gotten so used to fighting One Eye. Damn it. I think it's still best after I miss that one and get the first one to be a 1. It's still better to try to get the 3 1s than trying to get 2s from there on. Because at least when you get all 3 of them, then you get 6 hits. Let's see if adding in 1 Orin hit will help, because this should be a certain hit at least. I don't know if it'll be max damage. I still need to hit the combination, too. And I don't get to see Tornado that often. Didn't have too much time left. don't think you get more damage for getting it quicker though necessarily. It's just as long as you get it within the time limit, you're fine. Okay, we've only got 2 hits, I guess, because it hits him in the tornado and then for the fall damage. See what we can steal from this guy. Yeah. You get 3 chances here, Walker. Can you hit him now? No. Guess that agility wasn't really enough to make a difference. So we're just gonna run away. Freaking annoying. It's all my fault though too, so I can't really be too mad, I suppose. Just to myself. Might be a good time to start trying to get some aim spheres. And again, I don't know. As long as I hit it right, it's not a big deal. So I don't know, I just always like to do one thing at a time, and when it comes to things like this, so just don't mess it up, right? I think that brings me up to 6 of them again. It's only like 6 more fights against him then. It's not really too bad. Looks like when Walker throws the ball, it hits the one eye in the eye, or in the mouth, I mean. But I was thinking that, yeah, it'd be more effective probably to hit him in the eye, wouldn't it? I would assume that's his, kind of his weak spot. Especially with only one eye, you really want to protect it, right? Just a little early on that one. Thanatos Lance, I think it said. Not exactly sure where. It must be from some certain historical lore, probably, where a Thanatos or what that word comes from. I don't know. But the one I always think of is the one from Secret of Mana. That's probably my first encounter with that word or name. But I've seen it in other RPGs since then, so like I said, I don't think they're just referencing the Secret of Mana. I think it's a reference to something else from probably some mythology or something. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. Of course, I could just look it up too, but more fun to interact with real people sometimes. Damn it. A little off my game today. I'm not even going to stick around to try it. Just going to cut and run. Not having those ambushes is a nice change, though. Especially since I did already have one, I didn't even have to customize it. And Riku's going to be one I'm going to be using quite a bit anyway. I don't know. I suppose the party most people go with towards the end is going to be typically Riku, Wakka, and Tidus. I hate to leave Auron out of it, because he's probably my favorite character overall. But just with a weapon-wise and their overdrive-wise, it makes more sense to have Riku, Tidus, and Wakka. Riku for the good mixes, and Tidus and Wakka because their overdrives have the multiple hits to them, more so than Auron's does. But I'm sure if you get your stats high enough, you can probably beat, or I'm sure challenges people have done where you can beat all of the toughest enemies with just about any party you want. We'll try the Lulu, Yuna, and Riku party. It'd be kind of funny, huh? See Lulu sending out her puppets to do 99,000 damage. Where are we at? Just max those out. Too bad he doesn't sell remedies, because I do need to get some of those from somewhere. Maybe Rin on the ship does. Okay, I have 10, so I need 8 more. That's the only reason I went in there, really, was just to check on where I was at. And we're gonna get rid of some stuff that we've been getting drops on here. Okay, a couple of those weapons are the good 3-slot ones, so they sell for 67,000. It's not a bad one. As I sell it. Yeah, I know I went through quite a few here before I sold any this time. Oh, yeah. 4 strikes there for a penalty master. It's worth quite a bit too, then. Getting a lot of the Horn of the Ronso weapon drops. Actually, I don't remember. It all kind of runs together. Like, I don't remember which fight I did last. Was it the one I won or the Fenrir one? I suppose I could switch his overdrive to Comrade, and then I could just do these fights and just let the other two get hit and that would fill it up, but it's not as sure of a thing. And they tend to try to hit Waka the most here, it seems like, too. I don't know if that's because he's the strongest character, so they're going after him, or if it's just a matter of the fact that he's in the middle. So if I change that, maybe that would affect how they're going after him. Or maybe it's just coincidence and they don't really target him. It's just seeming like they have been.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I wasn't trying to chat with you. And I haven't been doing the best job of keeping track. I tend to think about what I'm going to do next or what's going on. I'm not 100% sure where we're at now. This should get me to 16 or to 18. But I'm not sure which one it is. I think this is only going to be 16. So I'll just do one more. I know I could just check it too, but I'm pretty sure I need another one, so... Worst case scenario is I have a couple extras left over, which I could end up needing anyway. So I don't know about other people, but when I tend to do this, I do it for everybody. Even if I don't plan on like using Lulu, I'm still gonna max her stats out. Because you've done the bulk of it. The other part is just the time spent going around the sphere grid with her and getting her levels up, but the most tedious part is farming for all these spheres, and you don't need to do that again for her, so I don't really see it to be that much of an extra step. Plus, I think if you're going for the achievements the first time you play through the game, on the Steam version or the newer versions like the HD remasters, I think there's an achievement for actually completing the sphere grid with everybody. Like, I don't think they're making you do the stat maxing necessarily, but you have to unlock every node that's on the grid with everybody. If that makes any sense. So if you got through it before you started adding nodes, I don't think they would worry about the empty ones. So I'm not sure exactly how that works. If you added nodes in I think you need to unlock everything that's been added in then. But if you made it around the grid with everybody before you started adding anything, I think that would count. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've had to do that. Or since I've gotten that trophy. Alright, hopefully this should be the last one we got to do with Fenrir, at least for quite a while. Alright, yep. Right on track where I wanted to be. And I guess we'll see if I mathed right when I was determining how many I needed to get. I think we'll take this route and go up to the top here first to get rid of those. A lot of these are working out, so I can go to one node and there will be an empty one on each side of it. I think after that one, I'll stop and look where we're at. 245. Okay. So that should be 253. Is there any? No. So this will be the last one I need to get this way. And that should do it. Yep. Strength and agility at 255. And magic defense. I think next I will try for accuracy, because I think that'll be the other one that really helps out with hitting them, other than luck, of course, but I always save luck for last just because it is the biggest pain in the butt. Actually, though, let's move him to the next spot I'm going to want to go to. Which Okay, that's actually coming back around, so... Or wait, there's no way to get to this, though, without coming back down and going around. I guess. That is odd that that's not connected at all. So I suppose... this would be the next place I want to go. So I got plenty of empty nodes left for now, or I need to start working on clearing any. Kind of what I was planning on doing though with the clear spheres that I did buy now, or not now, but you know, I bought 25 of them last time I was purchasing stuff. I'm planning on clearing out the luck ones that I don't have unlocked yet, because there will be a lot of like 1s and 2s, and I don't want to waste the fortune spheres on a 1 or a 2. This one's 3, that's not bad, but I'll probably still get rid of it. Unless it's a 4 and I'll want it. That one I'll keep. And I have a few fortune spheres, so I'll go ahead and unlock it as I'm going through. We'll do that again, so the next one will start from the top. 13 dark matters away. And let's see how far we can get with our aim for today. I think I need to fill the overdrive up again first, though. And part of the problem with that is I don't remember exactly which one is for aim and which one's for evasion. Yeah. So, make a choice. We'll see if it's right. If it's not, we'll go to the other one. So I don't think evasion has anything to do with us hitting them. That's just how easily I can avoid their attacks. Let's just go with this one. First, let's just see if we can take it out. Nope. At least not consistently enough for my needs here. Damn it. Well, let's see if 4 hits will do. Really has been an off day for me on that. I don't know if you've been following along with this playthrough so far. For most of the days, I've been pretty consistent on hitting the attack reels. I can't handle that. Glad I'm not trying to do chocobo racing today. I'm curious if anybody else has any other really good methods for trying to get these early on when your stats aren't really high enough to be able to fight these guys without using an overdrive. Would you instead go to like summoning to try to do that? Or how do you handle it? feeling that this is going to be the evasion guy. And just from memory, kind of thinking, maybe. Oh, he's the one that's none of them. Not that gambler spirits are horrible, but not what I need right now. Another Horn of the Ronso there. I think Hornet is aim. I'm gonna give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it should be the evasion. Let's just see if the other's gonna hit. Yeah. Show me the prize. Okay, there we go. And that really should be the one that starts to make a difference as far as being able to hit these guys. I'll still build up a good 8 or 10 before I start using them. Just because I'm pretty sure I'd still need to use the attack rails for now anyway. It'd be different if I had everybody going at this pace and they were all building up. Because if I had 3 characters that were able to start hitting the guys, yeah, I could do that pretty easily without the overdrive. But we're not doing it that way. And like even now, Walker would get 3 turns in here, but I doubt if 3 hits is enough to take the guy out. Of course, after I build up the accuracy, I'll try it out. Yeah, I mean, Warren even hit him, I guess, that time. Yeah, maybe I should just use the 4 that I'll have after this and see if that makes Walker good enough to hit him. Because I guess it would make sense that they would make the guy that requires accuracy, or that's going to give you the accuracy, they would make him a little easier to hit, maybe? Than some of the other ones. Let's do the one I fight yet. Before I do that stuff, just so I got it built up if I need it. Okay, let's give it a shot. Gonna try it without the attack reels this time. At least not at first. I'll save Wakka's last hit for it if I need him. Well, actually, let's let it ride. I want to find out how many hits it's going to take, actually. Orin doesn't have a Suna. Okay, so there's 4 hits. 5. Okay. So 6 hits with Wakka would be enough if nobody else hits. But Orin can contribute a little bit, especially if I let his HP stay low like that. That way we can just stay straight in with Hornet fighting instead of going to the one eye. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so it's not a guarantee yet that Wakka's gonna hit him. Seems kind of funny that Orin's hitting consistently. I was actually kind of hoping he wouldn't hit Orin again, so I could just keep Orin at that lower HP. He's not doing much for hitting anyway. Let's see what he can, what she can steal. Poison Fangs. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't have even cared if he did 99,000 on healing, but especially with that little bit, it's not gonna save him. Makes these fights take a little longer, but I think it's still faster overall. And there I got Dark Matter instead of the agility, but want some of those too, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost kind of funny Riku doing that little bit of damage there. Always gotta have that confusion crap, huh? Well, Riku can heal that at least. And we get more Dark Matter instead of agility again. I didn't seem to have too much trouble with Fenrir when I was fighting him. He gave me the the agility spheres pretty much every time. And I think I said agility instead of accuracy for this guy. So, sorry for anybody who's paying attention and got annoyed by that. My mistake.
Yeah.
I will heal that just because it is kind of a pain. I would still like him to contribute physically if he can. Let's do one more fight, I think, and we'll see where we're at for time, and I'll go ahead and use up the ones that I've accumulated so far and see where we're at on his accuracy after that. Alright, preemptive, so we should get even more turns in here. Yeah, doesn't really seem like it. And we ended up missing quite a few, so probably really came out fairly even anyway. I could take one of Walker's turns to heal Orin, but I think I'll just wait and we'll let Riku do it if it gets around to that. Or that. I want to do one more since it was a dark matter.
Yeah.
It's got to put me over 50 dark matters, I think, by now. 51 or 53. Come on, Waka. Are you mad that I didn't give you those spheres yet? And he gets him with the counterattack. Yes, whatever way you gotta do. Let's go ahead and get rid of our excess weapons and armor. Okay. Power and defense stuff, I guess, is what this guy's dropping. Got a double overdrive weapon. That'll do for that. Then we have 10 of them. So it'll bring me plus 40. Gotta change my zoom. Yeah, because couldn't tell otherwise if this one was empty. Because Kamari's name was blocking it. Yeah, and I guess since I'm moving around and doing stuff here now, they changed it so Kamari's name is facing the other way. Yeah, that is one of the annoying aspects of this. Wish they had a better way of dealing with having their names on there so it doesn't block anything. That looks like a good spot. A lot of empty nodes around here. Alright, so I've used all those. Where are we at? Alright, we started off, I was at 110, I think, is where I was at, or 103. Or no, would have had to be 110 because otherwise that wouldn't match up. Right? No, that wouldn't make sense either. It was somewhere around 100, we'll say that, but now I'm at up to 160 for my accuracy. I will go ahead and get it maxed out to 255 as well. For a lot of these, I know it doesn't really matter to get it all the way filled out, but it seems more aesthetically pleasing to me to look at it and see them all maxed out. And it doesn't really take that much longer, I don't think, so it's worth it to me. Next time we'll pick up here and we'll finish off accuracy, and then I think I'll just go for evasion and get that taken care of. And once I got all those done, probably defense will be next. And then magic, I suppose. Because by that point, we should be able to take on Jumbo Flan. And I'll try to build it up to the point where we can take him out as quickly as possible. I might need to look up some strategies on how to do that again, because it's been a little while. I just want to try to make sure I do it as quick as I can. For purposes of the through here, so I'm not boring anybody more than necessary. But my whole idea of showing all of this is that people that would be interested in watching this kind of thing in the first place, so yeah, then again, if you're watching this, you probably wouldn't care if I make it longer. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.